Welcome back to that. No worries. It's all good. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. West Side, hello. Long Beach, hello. Calabasas, good morning. There we go. Happy Thanksgiving. It didn't eat for 2 days. Our potluck is over here today, maybe actually a week, right? So it smells really amazing over here in Calabasas right now. You're welcome to come. What's that?
You've never done it from here.
The team meeting?
Yes.
I mean, since COVID, maybe. Well, I'm here now. It's a fun time. So, hey, we gotta share, right? So, let's start. Let me know if you see Rich on the chat as well, because it's gonna be slightly late. And yeah, but okay, yeah, perfect. So we're gonna get with that. Jojo, go for it.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
All right then.
On the quote of the week, and tell us what it means to you.
Absolutely. No one can give you heart. No one can give you discipline. Those are things you decide for yourself. Make no mistake, it's a decision. It's not a genetic gift, it's a mindset. So to me, what that means is all those two things, heart and discipline, you're not born with it. You kind of learn it as you grow, and you keep growing and you keep improving. And if you don't put it in practice, like almost like muscle memory, like being a mindset, it will never be as effective for you as it could be. That's what it means to me.
That's awesome. Yeah, right on spot. You know, you're you have to make a decision, and when you make a decision, then it's on your head, and from there, just a matter of kind of align with the journey, right, David? We're making big goals, right, and then put the mind into it and the commitment.
Absolutely.
And then come on me for a second. Here with David the boss. It's only 100 people watching. It's all good. Yeah, no pressure. But just talking about the mindset.
Yes.
Right. When you put you can put your heart, discipline, but it's about mindset, and when you commit to it, then life changes. Right.
Right. Yeah, I think you have to believe in yourself first. That's the first step. To be your first cheerleaders, to yourself before others can cheer for you, and just try to be better every day. Have goals. They're all achievable. I watch a lot of motivational stuff while I get ready in the morning. Just YouTube. Just nothing. There's no rocket science here. It's just beginning to believe with yourself, and then eventually things will click, depending on where you are in your career. And then you get comfortable with the goals that you've achieved, and then you expect more for yourself, and you challenge yourself, and just stay positive. Yes, do the right thing too. That's important.
Yeah, and that comes from MREA.
Yeah, I read that book.
David the boss.
I'm not a big book reader, but I read that book.
But he's an MREA agent. So
Thanks.
congratulations.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Happy Thanksgiving.
yeah. Thanks, David. Jojo, thank you. More to come about this guy. So shout outs, congrats, Yadira, Tuesday, Capper. I think I saw a name over here, Yadira, somewhere over here in the chat. If you here and you see us, congratulations, Yadira. The Western office, great job, well deserved. Keep it up. I think she has a few good months ahead of 1%. So congrats, Yadira. Proud of you. That's awesome. Rising Stars, Long Beach.
Yes, Ivan's here, but his coach and mentor is Leroy. Congrats, Ivan, if you're on the call. He's just crushing his business. And this guy is also a full-time student, right? He's also, does he work as well outside of just school? Anyways, he's the perfect example of dedication and being new in the industry and making every hour count. So congrats, Ivan.
And shout out to his mentor as well for
Leroy.
Yeah, for pushing and inspiring. So it takes a village. And shout out to Julia Anderson, West Side. Julia, right? She was one of those agents that been kind of on the silent for a second, build career, very quiet, and then, okay, you know what, I want to make it happen, and then boom, close it. I think it was 2.5 mil, right? Same thing with Aviva, our mentor. So keep it up, guys. Good job, Julia. Looking forward to the next one. Fun stuff. And Amy, bye.
Amy Vines. Anyway, huge congratulations to Amy. She there for a hot second, she was thinking about, I don't know if this is something I can do solo, maybe join a team. And then she all of a sudden just had that mindset. Boom, I'm going to make this flipping happen. Instead of being 3 feet from gold, I'm going to go get the gold. So she did that. And so huge congratulations, Amy. Super, super proud of you. And I think she's like a hot minute from capping too.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so-
amazing. Congrats. And shout outs to month of October producers, top producers, starting the West Side team. Congrats, guys. A lot of good producers, good production over there in the West Side, both resi and commercial. Keep it up. This month we're looking even stronger. So it's been like a fun year so far, right? If you're in the game, if you're focused and you have a game plan, you're doing well, right? If you're not there yet, just opt into the daily of what's happening and just take a piece of the action. Westside, congrats, good job, guys, keep it up. And Calabasas.
Calabasas. Look at all of that. Woo! So congratulations, like always, you guys are just crushing it, and you're taking your business seriously to where no matter if it's the holidays, you're like, yeah, I'm going to take some time off, but I'm going to keep going so you can crush, just keep having the successful months. And we have a lot of repeat business there and in our top individuals. So congratulations to all of you for your hard work.
Yeah. Well done, Taylor. And for the Calabasas office, next team meeting, we have a special announcement for you guys. So we'll save it for next time. Long Beach Coastal, congrats, guys.
Yes, congratulations to our top performers in October. We've got Van Wigan Associates, Shannon Jones team, Live Distinctively, top team sales, Janine Davies, who is our very generous KW Cares donor, Ivan Rising Star, Michelle Harding, top sales agent, and Matt Silva, the top individual listing agent. Congrats, you guys, to your production and your success. And I look forward to seeing some new names appear this next month, I think.
Well done, guys. Well done. Keep it up. Good to see some also new faces on the screen. Join our family recently. Welcome to the team. We might be missing a couple of names. It's since the last team meeting. The West Side, Susan, welcome. Marianne, welcome. Kevin, welcome as well. Commercial and residential. In Calabasas.
In Calabasas, we have Cheyenne and MDAD. So just super excited for them. They jumping on board. They already have clients that they're working with, and they're jumping in with their mentor. So congratulations.
Andrew, can you just go to the doors? Yeah. Congrats, everybody. Thank you. Long Beach, Holly, anything that we missed on your side? I don't.
Yeah, we do have Chris Liss is actually in here. Hi, Chris. Yeah, Chris just joined us at the brokerage. We also have Paula Wise, who has joined us as well. She's not here in person, but she just joined the Jones team. So really excited to have the both of you guys, and welcome to the family. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for being part of the team. We're gonna skip Rich for a second. He's gonna be here soon. I'll get back to you, Rich. Don't you worry. For the good stuff. And we're gonna jump to our market update. I'm gonna go over the stats for the 3 areas. We also want to introduce one of our partner lenders. She's gonna be here soon as well, or later today. We'll see. Right? She's on the way. Yeah, cool. All right. So let's go do a quick overview. Let me just move this one over here for a second. I'm gonna start with the Long Beach area. I did add a few categories, and the best site I can, always send you is go to our, every office has a hub, right? kwcalabasashub.com, Coastal Hub, Westside Hub, etc. If you're going to go to the stats of the market trends, it's all there live. So you can see those stats all the time, right? Let's see what happened in October, the trend for last month compared to last year as well. Long Beach, that's Long Beach City only inventory when it comes to how many sold and closed. So look at the last, once again, October compared to October of 2020, inventory dropped by 42%. 42% drop in inventory, even though there was almost break even in the amount of homes that sold, right? About 322, maybe 320 or so last year in the sold inventory pended. What went in escrow during the month of October, just about 15%, 15.5% drop compared to last year, right? So we still have low inventory. We know that, we're experiencing that. We feel it in the open houses, in the still multiple offers to a certain extent. And we don't see anything changes, right, in the next few months. We're going to hear from our lenders about rates and maybe inflation next year, etc. We'll see how that kind of plays out. But that's so far for the Long Beach. When it comes to the average price per square foot, so that's what one thing I added. That once again, you can go back to the sites and take a look at every minute over there. There is an increase of 9%, right, in the Long Beach marketplace, 9% compared to last year. Now it's $583, and that's median price, right? So it's not just for a specific property, a specific area in Long Beach, it's just overall an average. Desert market, now it's about 20 days compared to 29 same month last year, right? And average days on market 20 days. So that's a drop of about 30% on the day. So things are moving a bit faster in Long Beach, right? Average price, always want to know what's up with that. You can see, of course, this sold. Look at the green graph. That's the active sales price, and the red is what is actually sold for, right? So there's a slight difference over there. Actually, not slight. It's pretty significant difference over there, right? So probably going to see a lot of expireds and canceled, or things that's gonna sit for a second. We do see more and more price correction. That's why you can see this graph as well. Look how everything kind of start to go up since January, February of this year, and then it's kind of up and down. There's some minute of corrections over there overall, but it's still, there's no significant drop. It's just still on the higher side. Last 10 months, 12 months or so, average active price went up by 14%, and the sold price dropped by 3%, right? Small drop compared to last year. So that's interesting to see that, right? Interesting trend. And lastly, in Long Beach, month of inventory. There's no inventory, okay? It's under one month of inventory. So, and it's overall compared to, last year of October, it's 46%, call it, almost 50% drop month of inventory, right? So that's critical. And that's, why we see all those other kind of trends popping up. West Side, that's a mixed areas in the West Side, not just one city. We can see that the price point, the inventory, overall, the sold inventory went up by 62% compared to last, dropped, it went up by 62% compared to last year. We do see more inventory also in the higher price point over there, which is, it's always surprising for a second, but things moving even faster.
What's the higher price point over there?
Say again?
What's the higher price point over there?
Over 10 million. Okay, so the average is going to be, let's say, 5-6 million. but the higher price point over 10, but you also have in the west side, price points of like the 500, 600, etc., like condos and stuff like that. Maybe single family in some pockets, right? But the majority is like the higher price, over $1 million for sure, right? Average price per square foot increased significantly, as you can see, right, by almost 40%. Now it's 1.5 million in average. And again, it's mixed median and it's mixed area. So you cannot say just west side in general, but overall it's a whole different trend over there, right? That can be also a bit more volatile than other areas to some extent. Days on market, pretty much break even, right? About 60 days on market, so 2 months or so. So not big of a change from last year over there, even though it does increase. Look at the trend the last, 4 months or so, right? From June this year, it kind of keeps increasing, meaning things kind of start to shift a little bit, right? In that sense. Price point, there's a big difference over there too between the median active and the actual what's selling, right? And hence that's why, go to the other slide, you can see there's a market sitting a bit longer because it carries over, but the increase overall of the sold went up by, compared to last year, went up by 62%, right? Last year, October was 4.2, call it, and now it's 6.7 mil on the average. So that's a big jump as well over there. Things still moving. And lastly is month of inventory. Now it's 3.4 months of inventory. Look at last year; it was 3 times more inventory, month of inventory compared to this year. So there's also like some kind of a weird trend in the west side as well. But what's interesting also, like if you have clients that are shopping for condos, mostly currently the west side, you can see it's pretty hot. And also, if you have a listing for a condo, you have to be smart about it because I see more and more condos are sitting over there and they're crossing the 30 days, 45 days, and then you see a price drop, keep sitting, and then it either just vanishes from the MLS, it's going to be canceled, or it's going to go into escrow for a significant discount, right? So that's a good time to invest in the west side when it comes to that, because you can get a better price, 5 to 10%.
That's specific to condos.
Specifically for condos, correct? Yeah. I think the trend is somewhat similar in the valley as well. Something in the valley. I'm not sure about other areas, but the west side for sure. Yeah. So good time to invest in those kind of properties, right? And Calabasas, mixed cities as well, not just the city of Calabasas. The food keeps coming. Good stuff. Georgia missing out. And over here, when it comes to for sale versus sold units, we can see that there's a drop over here in the Calabasas area over on this market share, right? The active inventory drop of almost call it 28%, and what's sold drop inventory by almost 9% compared to last year. Still high demand in any price point in this area over here. And when it comes to average price per square foot, look at the jump over here, went up by 16, 17% in the Calabasas area. And you can feel it. It's kind of interesting. Like if you have if you shop in Woodland Hills, West Hills, like the same house 4 years ago, just a whole different price point.
Same in Westlake.
Right. So that's why Westlake market. So that's why it's always you have to think. You should think as an investor, right? Or as realtors, you have to think as an investor because it makes you a more trustworthy, reliable consultant, advisor, right? So think about that. You put, someone bought a house 3 years ago. Think about the ROI. Think about the appreciation. The return on that sense. It's pretty incredible. Days on market. Just a few days shorter than last year. Some of the same. Still very competitive, aggressive market over here under 30 days, right? So things are moving pretty fast. And then the price point, same thing over here. The average active price point went up by 21% compared to last year of the median price in this market share, and what's actually selling went up by 16% more than last year. Okay, so same thing as median. Think about that, and I cannot say that it's a 16% return or increase in the appreciation, the value of the property, because it's a median, but do the math. Some areas are even more, 20%, 25%, 30% or less, depends on what kind of property it is, right? So, and lastly, month of inventory. Slight drop in this market share from 1.4 months of inventory to 1.1, right? So, or call it, 21% drop. I don't see us, any shape and form being overly creative. We are going to have, and I did forget to add it to this slide, to this team meeting. We're going to have some of our ladies in the West Side office reached out to one of the new home in I think Porter Ranch, and they arranged like a few hours private tour for us. Nicole Vaziri and her team from the West Side office. Thank you, ladies. So I'm going to promote that next week. We're going to have a private tour and the development. We did in the past, right? It took a minute, right? But but it's not total. It's, I think, a different different developer. We'll do a private tour over there, and you guys can get familiar with yourselves in those areas and put your name, etc. So that's that. Let's hear from our partners. I know we have Alex out of the Long Beach area. You can open up. Then we have Jojo, and then we have Cindy's here. Cindy, I'm going to introduce her in a second. Cindy, come up here as well. Also with House America partners. So go for it, guys. Alex.
Hey everybody. Hey May. Thanks. Happy early Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm going to be brief again, kind of like I always am. Jojo usually gets you with all the stats. So we've seen rates in a good way, Jojo, in a good way. We definitely have seen a slight increase in rates over the last week and a half. I would say that rates now today are about as high as they've been over the last year. We've seen the 10-year, which is a metric that mortgages are loosely tied to, get to about its highest level again in the last year. And economists think that thing's going up again a little bit over the next few weeks and into the end of the year. So I'm seeing government rates, FHA, VA stuff in the 2.5% range. I'm seeing 30-year fixed conventional stuff right around 3%. I'm seeing jumbo stuff in the low threes, 3.25, almost to 3.5. So the down payment stuff is still low. The loan limits are up. You guys need to understand about the loan limits. If we haven't had a class on that, or if you haven't asked us about that, please ask your in-house lender about loan limits and what that means as far as down payments are concerned. $950,000 houses in LA and Orange County with 5% down. I mean, that's really, really hard to beat. So the clients, there's still a lot of purchase power around here. Rates are still low historically, and we're still doing transactions in 25, 30 days. If you need them sooner, just ask us. We can accommodate, but the holidays, banks are on skeleton crews. So definitely keep that in mind when you're writing your offers here over the holidays. But I'm working, I know Jojo and the rest of the lenders are working through the holidays. Please give us a call, use us as a resource. We'd love helping you very much, and have a great holiday.
Thanks, Alex. Good stuff. Appreciate it. Jojo?
Absolutely. Alex, thank you. Good to see you as always. Hello, everyone. And as we roll into Thanksgiving, and like Alex said, I always tag along with what he says and give you a little bit more details. Rates is exactly what he said. We've had a tremendous increase in the last week, 2 weeks, as compared to the previous or the beginning of the year. And that's attributed to a couple of things. In the long horizon, the long position, the supply chain inflation and the current economic things that are happening is driving the long bond, and also definitely driving the rates to go up a little bit, but a slight increment, just like what Alex said. And also the uncertainty on who was going to be the new Fed Reserve Chairman. Obviously, we know now that Powell is continuing. That uncertainty helped drive or push the rates up a little bit, but it's not to be feared, because traditionally, as we roll into Thanksgiving and into the holidays, we always see mortgage rates relax a little bit. So for your buyers that haven't locked their rates, or for potential new buyers, there's still a good chance once or twice in the next 30 days to capture rates lower than 3.25, maybe down to 2.9, 2.8 on a conventional, maybe 3.1 on a jumbo as we head and close the year. And that's a trend as we've seen in the last decade or longer. Now, talking about inflation, 88% of Americans, a survey found, are concerned about inflation. They're seeing the prices roll out now into the world. But don't fear, we have some good news at the end. But it is a fact. We've got inflation today. Last time I reported to you was at a 5.4, yep, annually, and now it's at around 6.2 inflation rate. So it is out there, and Americans are now thinking and being conscious about it. But get this, a principle of economics called the principle of substitution. Consumers are realizing that maybe there's a way around it. For example, instead of buying steak, they buy ground beef. That's the principle of substitution. Instead of buying the higher price, they find something of a substitute of equal or similar and at a lower price. So having said that, economics are predicting that we're still going to have a decent consumer confidence index as we go into the rest of the year, meaning consumers will still be out there to buy, to shop for the holidays. And if you don't already know, that's great for the economy. Every time people are buying and shopping, it's very robust for the economy. And I'll talk about the consumer confidence shortly. Recent meeting of the National Association of Realtors, our chief economist, Mr. Yoon, he actually says that despite the pandemic, despite the inflation, he sees that consumers are still confident, like I said earlier, and that home prices or home sales will continue to be robust in 2022. He predicts a slight drop, but it will still be better than past. So for our business, for your business, we can be confident that there'll still be good production and good opportunities. And that's from Mr. Yoon from National Association of Realtors. Now, I talked about inflation already. We are at 6.2 today. Despite that number, the consumer confidence actually increased at 113.8 versus 109.8 in September. I want to explain to you how they arrived at that formula. It's just that if it's a positive increase, that means consumers are more confident. They're willing to part with their dollar. They're willing to spend, buy, which is again good for the economy, possibly good for real estate as well, because they're feeling good about themselves despite. And then, as I close my presentation today, weekly jobless claims have declined to 199,000, the lowest since 1969. So as you can see, most of the economic factors surrounding the consumer confidence index are on the positive side. So therefore, we are all feeling good. We will end the year feeling good. And hopefully you all will have a safe and great Thanksgiving and holidays. Thanks so much.
Amen. Good job, Jojo. Good info. Alex, did you want to add something, or you just saying?
I'm just waving. Good job.
Like, bye, Jojo. Awesome. Yeah, good stuff. And Kim, make a note. Let's reach out to Lawrence Yoon, Dr. Yoon again. We brought him about maybe like a year ago. Forgot, to one of the meetings. He was speaking over Zoom. Let's bring him maybe in January or February, kind of to give us an overview and what to expect. He's a great speaker. Good stuff. Also, I would like to introduce Cindy Tanzin. She's a senior mortgage advisor, currently with House America Financial, same company as Jojo. And she's going to run her operations also here from the Calabasas office. So first of all, welcome to the team. And want to give us some quick, 60 seconds about you. And
I just want to say hi today. I'm sitting right over there. I am super service oriented. I answer my phone all the time. If I had a door, it would be open. So please feel free anytime. My background is I was years and years in banking and senior management at the big banks. And then I came over to the dark side and I'm working in the brokerage world, doing mortgages, obviously. And yeah, I've done a lot of my major referrals in the beginning. I had no clients, so I got all my referrals from other bankers, and they have loans and they do the easy stuff. So they gave me all the hard stuff. So I got really good at getting really creative. So I can, anything you got, I can help do it. Thanks.
Great, thank you.
Welcome.
Cindy, welcome. And I'm gonna hear more from you next meeting, some insights. I didn't see Mindy on the call. Usually Mindy should have some good stuff to share too. All right, that's cool. We'll get back to that later on. Alatore.
Right here.
Javier. And Ali is there. Okay, let's see what we have. First of all, Kim, I'm not sure if you're gonna lead that. Just to talk about the Bianca Foundation.
Nilu should be on the call. Did you see?
Okay, let me check for a second. If she is, because she has 2 minutes to just to promote the nonprofit. Let me just double check. Oh, there we are. Nilo, I'm going to move you to the panelists so we can see you, hear you in a second, I guess. Hold on. Okay. Nilu, can you hear me? Over. No? Nilu?
Okay, there
Okay.
we are.
Oh,
Can
there
see
you
me?
are.
Hi.
Yes. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to introduce my foundation. This is different than loan and real estate, but I've been doing real estate for the past 21 years and for the past 12 years with KW. And I really feel like a family with you guys, everyone in there, very helpful, very beautiful. You guys have a great soul. And thank you so much for having me to talk about this foundation. This is actually not for me, but this is for the children of our world that's going to the crisis. I started this nonprofit in 2008 because I lost my daughter, Bianca, at 17. And I didn't want this happen to anyone else. She got killed in the hand of another teenager. This is so crazy. But anyhow, let me tell you what the Bianca Foundation is, that we are educate and empowering our teens by connecting them to the professional to teach them about life skills. And I am working 150 miles per hour to get this to the school system so they could have this life skills program among other subjects, math, history, whatever that they don't, I don't know if they use it these days now, but life skill is very, very important for them to have, and the challenges that they have now. And, you know, we teach them about bullying, angry, frustration, expectation. You know, if you guys are parents there, we need you. We need a lot of children. Since last year that they closed the school system, we start this program on Zoom. We used to be at the schools every week, giving them community service, lunch, whatever we could get them into these life skill classes. It's just like you going sitting with a counselor and talk about all your problem. Anyway, our teens needs you. We need you. We need your support. I am working in real estate, and whatever commission I make, it always goes through my foundation to pay for everything. Alone is kind of hard for me. It is a big load of work on me, and we need your support. And I have a website. I have a phone number. If you need more information, you could just call me and ask me anything you want. And my website is thebiancafoundation.org. I don't know if you can see me or not. I have her picture. I mean, I lost 2 kids with just being with wrong people, bad people, and not making a good decision. And I don't want this to happen to anyone else. So please let me know and call me and support us. And thank you so much, Manny. You're really like my family. You're such an neshama. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilu. I appreciate that. And Kim, thank you for setting this up. And, it's this time of the year that we just being grateful and showing appreciation and support. So thank you for taking the time and, have the courage, right, to lead something in that capacity. It's a life mission because it's also very personal. So the information is on the screen. Take a picture. And I think Kim is also will add some of the info on the chat. Nilu, thank you. A happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Thank you so much, Manny. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Thank you so much, Nilu. All right. So just to highlight and shout outs to to you guys, right? All the offices, taking the time and giving back to our communities, right? What was the scale over here? I think
750 pounds.
Yeah. That's
750 pounds that we donated to the.
Lots of food, right? And Kim, West Side, how did it go over there? And we're gonna give her a second. And Long Beach, how did it go in Long Beach over there with the food drive?
Yeah, it went great, very generous. Our agents went out in the community and got lots of donations. Thank you to the special people of, you know who you are, that brought in tons and tons and tons of food that's gonna help out a lot of families and a lot of people right now during this time where people's stomachs tend to go empty.
Yeah, thank you, Long Beach. Good job, guys.
And Westside, we partnered with Calabasas and dropped off our donations yesterday. So we were part of that big, a pallet and a half we filled up.
Good job, guys. Yeah, thank you for doing this, all of you. And I'm not sure if we used to do like a toy drive kind of towards December. Also to support some local organizations. So Kim, if you have more information, let us know through the team meetings, okay? That's coming up next. Trainings, we have, hey, Rich, can you come in for a second?
Hey, Rich.
Rich.
Hello.
It's real, it's right over here. It's not the
Not a
Zoom.
hologram.
You should bring like a Zoom background. So you have the class today,
I do.
the second time, third time?
This is the second.
Second time?
Second time.
Yeah.
So at 12:30, the new RPA, which I was on a call last week, will be released the Tuesday, the 14th
Oh, December.
of December.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just so you know, 93 other documents are changed because of this. So, yes.
But it's making it easier for us.
Yes, it will be.
Did you take a class?
93.
Yeah, only 93.
Only 93, yes.
As of today.
Only in
Yes.
California.
And I did send maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, e-blast with the recordings of Jeff Kahn's, our attorney, 3 hours of recordings. And if you want to have extra fun, Rich's class, 2 hours recordings, right? And if you have if you really want to dive even deeper, you miss some of the sessions. So here today in Calabasas, 12:30 live with Rich, and we're also going to broadcast on Zoom as well again. Okay. Any updates for us, broker updates in addition?
Not really. It does slow down kind of this time of year. We're still dealing with COVID issues with tenants and whatnot. And we always advise them to check their local municipalities or their own attorney, because right across the street, it could be a different regulation. information. So yeah, be careful when dealing with that.
Yeah. Okay, any questions for Rich, anybody? I'm gonna make questions, no? Okay, good. Rich, Izani.
All right.
Good stuff. So I think we're gonna have some promos. Oh, coming soon. We didn't do it this year because of this COVID thingy. So you guys are gonna get in before year end, a kind of master calendar for all of 2022. Every office is gonna have their own platform, right, with the main events, the KW events, office events, dates for team meetings, dates for everything you can imagine. So you can plan your year in advance and be involved in the community, if it's socially, if it's professionally. So we do that every year. So that's coming, and we're gonna next month is December training calendar. So we're gonna publish in 2 weeks or so the first quarter of 2022 as well. Okay. And the easiest thing, once again, go to the hub, right, online, and look up over there for all those resources. Spoke about Rich and his class. This coming Monday. By the way, this book is anybody read this book before? No, just me reading it right now. No. You should. Forget about Monday. If you can't make it Monday, I'm going to be there in West Side. A few of us going to be there. I'm going to have some wine and some Persian food. Hint, hint, right? You can join us. But this book is by far one of the best books ever written. And the fun thing about it that they're always recycling the psychology of selling and what have you. Most of you probably master it to some extent, that kind of an art. It's once again the psychology of, right? And there's a lot of new waves of whatever, how to go about selling and about different ways about whatever skills. This is the core value of most of the stuff, right? So regardless if you're gonna make it to Monday Book Club or not, study this book. It's pretty awesome. So that's coming. And Stephanie, you want to promote this on December 13th?
Sure.
Jump over here. Yeah.
What am I promoting? Okay. 21 ways to take 21 listings.
Yes.
Woo! How many of you want to do that?
Yes.
Right? Listings is what you control the inventory, right? You get to control your business. There's predictability to it. So December 13th, 9 to noon at the LA Airport Marriott.
Mm-hmm.
How much is it? Is it free?
$19.
Oh, $19.
Yeah.
Make you holla.
It's almost for free. Parking is going to be more expensive. Maybe the coffee too. I'm not sure. No.
Oh, so this is Jeff Glover.
Yes.
Have you guys heard of Jeff Glover? Yeah. So he's amazing. So definitely.
Alexandra, I may take it. Good job, Alexandra.
Yeah. So let's do this. Okay. Let's do it.
What's gonna happen between now and into next year? You're gonna see more and more really amazing content coming from KW. It's a regional, it's at the state level, it's international. Not just the event that we fly out and go have fun and study over there. They're gonna come to us over here, right? One of our offices in Long Beach. In our office in Long Beach, we have David Green, the Green team. He's based out in Brentwood, California, up north, right? He has an amazing team extension out in Long Beach. So David is going to come sometime next year as well to teach in person only, right? Down in the Long Beach area, most likely. We have Jeff. What is that? Jeff Kahn. But you guys were just spending some time over the weekend, right?
Yes.
With Jeff. He's one of the top agents, one of the top producers in the country, right? Is a KW guy. He's going to come.
I spoke with Gary Keller a year ago, and he's going to be in Long Beach in January.
Right? So there's amazing stuff happening. So you guys should kind of understand who those guys are, who those people are, and if you have the time, go and spend a few hours and learn from them. So that's that. Potluck, so fun times. That was the West Side office. Thanks everybody for showing up and having fun. Lots of good food. And then we had our Long Beach. They combined the Coppers Walk and the food, of course, always let double celebration. It's a good turnout over there. Thank you guys for making it happen. And I had my LA Harbor yesterday too. That was delicious. And today we're gonna have calabasas, right after our meeting. We did have a couple walk over here, right? That was last week, but you're gonna have the second half today.
Yep. As soon as we're wrap up here, we're having the cappers walk for the remainder, and then wishing someone a happy birthday, and then look at all that amazing food over there. Holy moly.
Smells good. Smells good. Yeah. Engame, I see you. Don't touch the food. That's the west side. Missing a few at the back over there that didn't make it to the picture. Congrats, guys. Good job. It's fun times. Look at Joy Sakovich over there. Smiley face.
That's so funny.
Kim?
Yeah, November 2nd, Forbes listed Keller Williams Realty as one of the world's top female-friendly companies. So thank you, Forbes. Thank you, KW.
Yeah, that's definitely something to celebrate, and not sure what's the best way to share it. Maybe, send out the front desk emails to the offices so people can download the image and share that and celebrate that. That's a big deal, right? So thanks for sharing. Thank you, Forbes. And if you don't know, KW together with Kaplan University launched the School of Real Estate. It's like the School of Rock. Just launched last month. And what it means is KW is sponsoring any individual that want to take their get their license in California, right? At no cost. Now they can upgrade to extra coaching and different things and what have you, but technically it costs nothing to them. So that's all whatever $300, $200, $300 cost goes on us in KW, right? I think we're all enrolled in Calabasas in Long Beach. How many? About 30 or so?
Yeah, we have over 30 now. Yep, we have over 30.
Over 30 students. Something in South Bay, over 30 students. Calabasas is starting to bring them in as well, and West Side. So that's going to be a kind of game changer long term. But if someone in your family, right, friends, whatever, they thinking about getting the license, you want to get the license or whatever it is, send it to us because we're going to cover the cost. There's no cost for that.
Does this work into the profit share program?
So it has nothing to do with profit share. Good question, right? But that's a profit share stimulator, right?
Yeah.
What it means is that, you have someone that want to get their license. They're going through KW. There's no, we don't play the game of like, oh, if you do this, you have to do that, right? It's not in our culture. So if someone want to get their license and then they're going to end up in a different company, that's when it happened. But we're going to build the structure in such a way that they're going to have internship option with us, right? They're going to opt into the office to kind of call it, pre-mentoring options, Ignite classes or whatever. So it's going to be very hard for them to go anywhere else. If they're going to end up with KW, whoever referred them should be their sponsor, right? So absolutely. So that's something to just future. It's a game changer for sure.
Yeah, we track who referred them.
Yeah.
So make sure that doesn't get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, and then Kim, I'm not sure if you have access to this. You can copy those links on the chat. But I'll make sure to email them again, right? There is a link over here that you can go and review us, right? Give 5 stars. We don't take anything under 5. Okay. Every time you ask from the clients, give me a review. Nothing under 5. Thank you. Star review, and there's the sign up link you can share as well, right? So someone just can go put the link and just see how it looks like, so we can understand what it means, right? Just scroll down, put all the information right away. Choose the packages at no cost. If you want to upgrade, they have upgrade options, right? Add-ons, etc. And then who referred you, and submit, and that's it. And then we're gonna reach out to them within 24 hours or so, and done deal, right? Holly, anything to mention about that?
Just that this is a great opportunity for you and your business. As most of you guys know who got started about this time of year, this is when people reflect back and consider getting into other industries, right? So when you're sitting at the Thanksgiving table, you're getting ready for your holiday parties, this is something that people are considering. Why not help them be in alignment with the best company in the world and be able to help grow your profit share and your downline? Also, I don't know if anyone took their courses online like I did, where I got emailed a PDF. The free course actually sends them physical books. And I know that sounds like a small thing, but what a value they get, these physical books that they can study, they can look at, again, all for free. Super cool.
Yeah, on point. Thank you. Yeah, so it's the real deal, just at no cost to them, right? Good stuff. Holiday parties coming up. Calabasas, December 15th. Coastal, the 17th. 2 in between for me, and then West Side 21st. Lots of alcohol, lots of desserts, good stuff. Get ready, right? And every party has a theme as well. So more
Many-
information to come.
many-
Holly,
Coastals is December 14th. 14th.
14th. I apologize. Okay. Not a problem. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna send you more information just about that, so you guys are good. So don't show up anyway on the 17th. Okay.
Have an extra party.
And then our office is gonna be closed the next couple of days in escrows, right? Thursday, Friday, because you guys gonna feast or gonna work out, whatever works. You can do both, most likely, right? And that's all we have. Anything else you wanna add? Holly, Stephanie, Kim, Rich? I'm ready to eat, but before we have,
Before we
Yes.
have the Cappers Walk, we're gonna, what's the song Jossie, what's the song we use? Yep. Yeah, so we have that, so we have people that are gonna do the catwalk, and then we have a birthday celebration.